Alright, hello everybody, my name is That One Magic Dude. I am back again, this time with a deck tech of the Dragon. I figured the Dragon was the best place to go next. I did Zergo Thunder's Decree last time, super excited about that. But with all the new dragon support coming in Tarkir Dragonstorm, Dragon's another super popular commander, this and Tiamat. There's not a whole ton to talk about with Dragon. But the Dragon is a 9-drop Wooburg commander, 10/10, with Eminence. As long as it's in the command zone or on the battlefield, other dragons cost 1 less to cast. It's also a flying, obviously it's a dragon. Whenever 1 or more dragons you control attack, you draw that many cards, and then you can put a permanent onto the battlefield from your hand. So this deck is all about getting a lot of dragons out there, drawing a lot of cards, and putting stuff out for free. That's really it. So, I do have a lot of different ways to get things out for free. So obviously, Draco Genesis coming in the new Tarkir Dragonstorm set, you can cast dragon spells without paying their mana costs. Super busted. It's Rooftop Storm for dragons. Not that they needed it. We also have ways like Leyline of Mutation. You can pay Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost for spells you cast. And then we pair that with Morphon the Boundless. When it enters, you choose a creature type, and dragons, obviously, and then spells of the chosen type cost Wooburg less. So you now pay Wooburg for all your dragons, but they also are reduced by that much. So all your dragon spells are free. They also get a nice little +1/+1 counter boost. And then I have Quicksilver Amulet in my deck as well. It's a 4-drop artifact. You pay 4 and tap it. You can put a creature from your hand to the battlefield. It's good for getting stuff out, early on. I don't have much else for Dragon. So we are just going to go ahead and move to Moxfield. This is the Dragon deck that I have. You can find it on my Moxfield. It'll also be linked in the description. So, we've got Dragon, obviously. Invasion of Tarkir. Lets me show a whole bunch of dragons, and then it deals damage for each dragon. But it also is a dragon itself. And then we have a couple Sarkon and a Savitri. Here, some Dragons Planeswalkers. Search for dragon creature cards, put them out on the battlefield. Make a 4/4 dragon on its -2, -3 search for a dragon. It's a lot of dragon searching. We have our huge list of dragons. I did intentionally not put in the ancient dragons, like the ancient gold, ancient brass, because those are expensive and I didn't want to deal with it, but you should ideally have those. From the new Tarkir set, we have Beator, Kin to All. You're going to have a lot of dragons out. You're going to hit that 40 mark super fast. Atarka, your dragons gain double strike. Balefire, you're dealing a whole lot of damage to their creatures, wiping their board. Dragonlord Servant and Dragon Speaker Shaman to reduce dragon spells by even less. I do have Prismatic Bridge in here. It's a good way to get dragons out super fast. Miram's Sentinel Worm is a very important card in dragon decks. It copies any non-token dragon that enters. So you can, if you bring this out first, you can copy the Dragon. You can have double triggers off Dragon. You get double triggers off of all the dragons you cast. Obviously, Morphon, Old Gnawbone is the only ancient dragon-ish card I have. Roaming Throne copies dragon triggers, obviously, so we can copy Dragon triggers. We've got Thrakis, doubles power. Obviously, we have Tiamat, so we can search and hit our Call of the Spirit Dragons win con. Rennie, search for more dragons. Udvar Hellkite is a very interesting dragon. I like this one a lot. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, you make a 6/6 dragon with flying, but it also counts for the tokens that it creates. So, if you're attacking with 5 creatures, next turn you're attacking with 10, so you get 10 more tokens, and then you get 20 tokens. You know, it just doubles the amount of dragons you have available, and there's 6/6s on top of that. You know, we've got some ramp, Kodama's Reach, Farseek, Cultivate, Crux of Fate, and Ruinous Ultimatum to destroy my opponent's boards. More ramping in here. We have Dragon's Horde. Dragon Arch is another Quicksilver Amulet type card. Fist of Suns is another Wooburg, like a Leyline of Mutation. Mox Jasper coming in the Tarkir Dragonstorm set. It's a Mox. That's pretty much all. I think, okay, yeah. Urza's Incubator, reduce dragon types even more. Then we have Annie Joins Up, copies dragon triggers if they're legendary. A lot of dragon beefing. You get to deal damage when a dragon comes in. Leyline of the Guild Pact is here to make all my colors, no matter what. And yeah, Warstorm Surge. Whenever a creature enters, deals damage equal to its power to any target. Let's go ahead and move on to a play test of the deck. We'll go ahead and draw. Path of Ancestry. Play my Mox. Oops, drew 2. Forest, and then we can Farseek for what do we need right now? We need an island, or yeah, let's do an island, or yeah, let's just do a mountain. Why not? Yep, I can do mountain. Sweet. All right, move on. Plains. Dragons are reduced by 1, so we can play Dromoka the Eternal right away. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, you bolster 2. Now I control a dragon, so my Mox is online, so that puts me at 5. We can go ahead. Let's go ahead and play an Annie Joins Up. Move to combat, swing with Dromoka. We get to bolster 2, so we get 2 +1/+1 counters. Annie triggers. He gets 2 more counters. Now he's a 9/9 on turn 5 flyer. We can now we have 5 mana available. We can just go ahead and Rith. Swing again. He's going to get 4 counters on him because we bolster twice. Ooh, even better. Still stuck down at 5 mana. However, we can play this one. Move to combat, they both swing. So this trigger, the bolster 2, happens twice per dragon because of Annie Joins Up. So first you're going to get 2, then you're going to get 2 more because you're still the lowest, and then you're at 8, these are at 9, so you're going to get 2 more, and then you're going to get 2. And then, you know, obviously we do our bolster nonsense. I'm not going to keep representing that because it's going to get too big. So you get 3 red, 3 green. Do we have all of our colors? We have the potential to get all of our colors. We're going to go ahead and cast Dragon with all that extra mana. Yep. Move on. Swing with Dragon and these 4. Draw 4. Play a Tiamat, not Tiamat, because it's the cast trigger. Play a Old Gnawbone. We're bolstering 2 for each dragon twice. So we're bolstering 4 for each dragon. Then we're going to get that many treasures with Old Gnawbone. It's ridiculous. This deck gets out of hand really fast. That's really it. Dragons are super easy. Play a bunch of dragons, play them real fast. That's all. Please tell me what deck you want me to do next. Put it in the comments. And yeah, that's about all I got for you. Thank you.